Always date a girl who knows what to do with balls.
Oh.
Hey everybody, and welcome back to my channel. As you can see, I have a guest with me today. Jenna, introduce yourself.
So my name's Jenna. I am 23 years old. I live here in Orlando. I've been here for about 4 years now. What I do, I'm a professional juggler. Clubs, torches, knives.
I'm gonna put all her contact info below. You go by the stage name Dantei Grace.
Yes, Dantei Grace.
If you wanna hire her, you can.
Yes.
Especially if you live in Central Florida. She's also a professional lesbian.
Absolutely.
High five. That's right.
Booyah. I just said booyah.
That's definitely going in. Actually, we have yet another thing in common, and that is that we both used to work at Southern. I was, of course, the hoe/photographer. You gotta do what you gotta do to make tips. You know what that's like, because what were you?
I was a shot girl for about a year. That's how I met you, through Southern.
I saw her get changed many a Saturday night. That's right. Have I seen you naked?
I want to say yes.
Although I should say something right now. I get like shit from people. They all think like I bring these young girls on and that I meet out with all of them, that I have sex with all of them, that I hit on all of them. Have we even held hands, Jenna?
No.
No.
No,
Thank
never.
you. It's just that when you work in a dressing room and you're getting changed, you see a lot.
It kind of becomes the norm at a certain point.
Everybody's got the same parts. At least I
Yeah.
do now after expensive
Yes.
surgeries. Because we both used to work together at Southern, we've run into all kinds of lesbians. We've all gotten hit on by those girls. So I thought we would talk a little bit about our experiences with lesbian flirting. I say lesbian flirting, by the way, because there is a difference. Women flirt a particularly different way because or straight women, I should say, flirt a different kind of way because they're flirting with straight guys, and the responses that you're gonna get are different. So I had to kind of relearn the game when I just came out as Maya, and I was like, oh, okay, well, let me go to this lesbian bar that I know about that is the place to go to in Orlando on Saturday nights. And I started talking to girls. And after a while, I would complain to my friends. I was like, nobody ever hits on me. And a friend of mine then once said, they are, you just don't notice it.
Yeah.
And I went back in my head, like, you know, like a recording, like a videotape, like we used to say back in the oldie times.
Yeah.
Rewind, zzz, be kind, rewind. Oh my God, that girl was flirting with me actually. And that girl was flirting with me and I had no clue. So I had to it was like learning a whole new language of love.
I agree.
How old were you when you came out?
I was 19 or 20. I was not out in high school at all. I kind of already knew I was a lesbian. I think it just took me a while to accept it because I was still more on the feminine side. I didn't understand, you know, I thought like butch was lesbian. I learned I could be who I wanted to. That sexuality just has nothing to do with how you present yourself or anything like that. And that's pretty much when I started dating too. I knew for a while that I wasn't into boys like how my friends were into boys, so I just stayed away from it. I played my sports. I was terrified of becoming pregnant, so I was never interested.
Left it all alone. You left
Yes.
left the D alone.
Yes, I left the D way alone.
Have you ever kissed a guy?
No, I haven't.
Wow.
Yeah, all throughout, there was a couple close calls.
You're like a platinum lesbian.
Yeah.
I'm actually, believe it or not, in a future video, hopefully very soon, gonna kiss a man on video.
Ooh, that's
Yes.
exciting.
It is not, actually. I'm taking one for the team.
Yeah.
Once you started dating women, did you notice the differences like between them and boys in terms of how they flirted with you?
I feel like women aren't as direct.
That is probably the one defining characteristic of a lot of women when they flirt, which is that they don't really flirt. It's like flirting by not flirting.
Yeah, it's like indirect flirting.
It's very indirect. There was this one girl who came up to me once. She was like, so you may have noticed that like, you know, I will like, you know, come up and talk to you or something like that. Or, you know, I'll act a little goofy when you take a photo of me or something like that. Because I'm flirting with you, but kind of not. But kind of am, but kind of not.
Yeah,
Kinda
how do you
am.
take that? What do you say? Okay.
It's the trial balloon way of like flirting. If I say this, if she will be kind of like respond positively
How's
to
she
that,
gonna react?
then they'll take the next step. Before that point, it's like face saving.
You have girls who do that, and then you have girls that are the complete opposite, and they're so aggressive, and they're just like, I want to make out with you, and it's like, oh, slow down, like I don't know who you are. It's not like that. I've had that happen to me a few times, and I like dominant girls, don't get me wrong, but like too much, too fast, like scares the crap out of me.
I think it's the curse of being a like Zoolander, very, 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 very pretty girl. I don't know if it was this way for you, but it was usually the like really butchy girls.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Who'd be that aggressive.
Just walk right up.
Right, and they'd stop me and they'd be like, "Girl, where are you going?" Oh, you know, like and they'd be like really about it, and I'd be like, "Ooh, wow. Yeah, and it would
Yeah.
scare me too, because it
Yeah.
was really aggressive.
At least for me, I approach it more as like a friendly thing and just kind of roll with it and see where it goes.
Right.
I don't like to chase people. I'm not a chaser. I kind of wait for other people to make a move first,
Well-
and then I know I can go further into it. But until that point, I keep
Right.
it friendly. Unfortunately, some of these women have been in relationships already. These girls in relationships are now expecting me to make the first move, and it's like, I don't feel like I should because they're in a relationship,
Well, yeah.
and that's on them. 'Cause I know that's not what I deserve. I know
No.
that. I know my worth, and
I was about to
know,
say that.
I know what I want, and that's where it's conflicting me. The timing's not there. I don't know. It's been really difficult.
My channel, I get girls who like hit me up offline all the time. But a lot of times they'll be like, oh, I'm in a relationship. And I'm like, well, what do you expect me to do with that? Well, we're not happy.
I'm not happy. Okay, so why are you still in it?
I'll always remember the lesson I learned from that great American piece of cinema, A Knight's Tale, that I have the power to change my stars. Maybe I'm wrong, but I get the sense that with guys, there'd be a point where they're like, you know, I'm out. And girls, there's so many feelings involved and so many talks.
Right, and then
like,
you feel bad.
and then let's have this conversation. Let's go to Starbucks and talk about it. And then like a few days later,
Yeah,
I
back to
need more. Let's get some closure. And then, but it's like not one thing of closure. It'll be like
Yeah.
20 conversations of closure. Now, I will say one thing that is great about men. When a guy asks you out, you know it's a date.
Yes.
Okay? So if a guy asks you out, he'll come up to you and it's very, very clear that he's interested in you or attracted to you. When a girl comes up to you and says, hey, we should grab coffee sometimes. That's like the universal, I think I'm interested, maybe not interested, maybe we're just friends kind of
You
date.
never know.
Never know.
You never know.
You sit there and you're sitting across from her at Starbucks and you're drinking on your grande, passion lemonade, sweet, no water, and light ice. So if you guys ever want to know what my Starbucks order is, that's
Light
it.
ice.
There you go. Light ice, yeah. You're sitting there and you're talking about all kinds of stuff and you're thinking to yourself, wow, she's really cute. And she asked me, and are we on a date? Or did she just ask me out because she's looking for a friend? And you know what? I've come to this conclusion. I think half the times the other girl doesn't know either.
Yeah.
Okay, so she asked you out, and it's not because it's a date, it's because it's like, I think you're kind of interesting, and maybe you're a potential friend, or maybe you're a potential
Right.
date, but that we can decide later.
I don't know. Honestly, for me, I just started asking them, "Is this a date?" Because like
Oh.
I need to know these things because I don't know like
Yeah.
how to dress, what to talk about, all these things. And even though if we don't specify, you always feel that pressure towards the end. It's like,
Yeah.
is this gonna get weird? Is there gonna be like an awkward kiss moment, or like do I just hug her and
Oh.
leave? And yeah, I'm really bad with clues, so I've messed up the end of dates.
Wow, you see, you're much bolder than me. I wouldn't do that. Partly because I'm afraid.
I never used to. It was really
Yeah.
just like these past few months. I'm like, you know what? I just need to know. I have to find out for me, so we're all on the same page.
This might be a little bit sad, but you know what? In my head, I like to think it's a date. You know, even if it isn't a date, I'll be like, you know what? I haven't been on a
Right.
date in so long. And if it isn't really a date, that's okay. You know, and I never really think that there's gonna be a kiss at the end of it.
Right. See, I'm always like super nervous about it. Yeah, and
You
then
know?
I end up getting really awkward and I mess it up. Does she want me to kiss her? Does she not want me to kiss her? Like, and then it just turns into some awkward like half-ass hug. And then I get a text later like, I really wanted you to kiss me, and I'm just like, damn it.
I don't know, Jen. I think you can always assume that there's an expectation of a kiss at the end. I'm pimping you out hard.
I know. I love it.
Thank you so much, Jenna.
Oh, thank you.
And like I said, I am going to put her contact information for all her social media down in the info section below the video. Maybe you'll be launching a YouTube channel in the future.
Soon, maybe.
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 On that note, like, share, and subscribe, and see you around interwebs.